Ready? Yep.
All right, now. All right.
Now. Good, right in the navel. There's the round right there.
Yep.
Very cool. So that's non-marking too.
That is non-marking, no wax.
Cool. Wasn't bad.
No, you feel a little sting, but you're supposed to feel a little sting.
Yeah. Very cool. Hey guys, Lefthand of Talking Lead. I'm at the 2016 SHOT Show at Range Day, and I'm here at the UTM booth, Ultimate Training Munitions, with Tony Lambrea, there it is. Nice to meet you, Tony.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so what we've got here is we've got some newfangled training rounds, right?
Absolutely. We've got a whole gamut of training munitions and everything that starts the basic shooter off learning to all the way to the advanced shooter that wants to do something safely, like concealed draws and such. So it gives them an opportunity to basically do the whole gamut.
Okay.
First off, we have several different types of rounds. Our white round here is our silent blank round. Now you say silent blank, it doesn't really make much sense for most people. They don't quite understand it, but I'll tell you a couple of usage for it right now.
Okay.
All right. The white round, basically what it's going to do is it's going to cycle the gun, but nothing's going to come out, no emissions. So if we wanted to do like, practice concealed draws, completely safe, gun takeaways, strips, reload drills, malfunction drills, you can do all that stuff safely. And I'm going to just load this up and watch. I'm going to have you just, if you would, point down range from here.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you just one time. Pull the trigger. Right.
Wow.
So it cycles the
gun. So a little malfunction there.
We did
so we can practice our malfunctions.
You can practice your malfunction drill.
There we go.
But it cycles the gun.
Hey, how are you?
So let's pull it again.
Give him something that actually goes bang?
No, this one doesn't go bang. Now watch, before you pull the trigger again, I know we don't normally do this, but watch, go ahead and pull the trigger.
You're brave.
So nothing coming out, completely, all you're getting is cycling of the weapon, right? So now I'm going to show you real quick, hold on to that. So 3 more rounds, silent blanks.
Silent blanks. Now what is this round called?
A silent blank round.
Silent blank round.
Right. Point the gun. I know it feels weird, right? So now you're going to do stuff like gun takeaways, right?
Right.
So we're standing here, go ahead, get it. Now pull the trigger. Tap rack. You're back up and running again. So you can actually start to do, fight drills, combat drills. I'll borrow the gun from you. Exactly. You go combat here, shooting, pulling the trigger from there. If you push, a lot of times people don't realize this, but if you push in, what happens to your gun if you push in too far? It's not going to fire, right? It's because it's out of battery. So if you pull back just a little bit, now you can actually shoot the gun. Okay. So it gives you the versatility to be able to do that. Now, like I said, you don't have to do high speed stuff like that, but it gives you the option.
Okay.
All right? So that's the one. Now you got Noisemakers. So let's say you were in a house and you wanted to draw some in. A lot of law enforcement will actually want to do active shooter, right? You're doing active shooter training? Yeah. So you need some loud bangs in order to draw the officers into the building. Okay. Or you're doing scenario training and you want to actually startle somebody. Or you got basic shooters. What are the basic shooters doing? They're trying to learn. So they learn on the silent blanks, they get the grip, they get everything down, and then you go to the Noisemakers and it gives them a little bit of a bang. Okay. So we're outdoors, it's going to be a little, but yeah, indoors it's going to sound even more, but go ahead. All right. So now you got a little pop. Now watch the sights. Sights are jumping, right? So everything, they still got to do it. Yeah. So you got a little bit of a bang.
A little bit of the kick.
Yep. And I'm going to show you real quick. Point it down range again. But you're still safe. Right. So even though they're getting a chance now to kind of step up to the next level, it's still safe. Go ahead and fire out the next one. I think it should be locked back after that. Keep going. So now you still get it. Everything functions exactly the same. You're getting the recoil. You're getting, a little bit of a pop. Right. You don't need hearing protection, but you can actually start to work from there.
Exactly.
Cool. Right?
Are these available to the civilian market?
They're available in the civilian market. The marking rounds are, or the civilian target rounds. The blanks are available at training places. In other words, if you're a professional training group, then you can actually use any of our ammunition. You get certified by us. It's a short certification, and then you can use it. Right.
What's next?
So what's next? These are our markings, so you'll see now you got the blue barrel. So I'm going to give you this one.
Right. We're still good with no ear pro, right?
No ear pro, good to go.
Okay.
All right, on you.
like a little pellet.
Yeah.
Little pellet gun.
But the sights are moving, so you get a chance to practice. There's no noise. I can stand here and actually help, coach and do some shooting, drills.
Right.
If you want to do concealed, you're seeing where you're hitting. You got the accuracy, right? So you're stacking them, right? No problems on the accuracy. You can put it inside your holster, do a concealed draws. Because if you go to a range, you're not going to be able to do that, right? Or they throw you off the range. Reload drills, tactical drills, move and shoot drills.
Right.
Yeah, you can actually do that.
These are safe enough where if you had a space in your backyard, I guess you could set it up.
The idea behind the civilian kits is that we're selling these now to civilian populace. We only used to sell to law enforcement and military.
Okay.
But now we're actually selling this civilian kit so that they can fire it in their basement, their backyard. You can shoot it at home. Guys, we've got guys hanging up target holders in their houses and practicing for home invasions. Using this.
So is the system actually the firearm also? Does it come with the gun?
This is what you can do is you take, like, this is a Glock 22, or I think it's a 17. This our conversion is 17, 22, 31. So on the Glock, you have to change out the barrel and the slide. On like a SIG, you only change the barrel. So it depends on the gun, depends on which system you have, or you'll either change out the barrel or change out the barrel and slide.
Okay. So
But
the
it's your
system
gun.
you're talking about comes with the slide, barrel, if it's a Glock.
That's right.
Magazines?
Magazines, 2 mags.
2 mags?
Yep.
And then you just buy the ammunition as
you need it.
As you need it.
Right, and we sell them online.
Okay. Let me
Finish
pop
that?
a couple more here.
How's it feel though? And it's actually shooting pretty accurate, right?
Right,
So we've
yeah.
got the rifle.
Yeah,
This is just a regular M16 or AR-15. And what you do is you take your live bolt out and you put our bolt in. Our bolt changes it from a center fire to a rimfire. So now it's completely safe. Once you put this in here, it won't fire live anymore.
Okay.
But you get to use your own optics. You get to use everything else exactly the same.
You're getting pelted over here.
I saw that.
All right, so you just change out the bolt. That's
it. Bolt carrier group's done. That's it. And now it's there. You
So
see the
use
blue on the bolt.
Right.
Dust cover won't close. It's designed that way.
Okay.
This way, you always see it
You
safe.
always see it safe.
If this is in here, it's rimfire. It won't fire live.
Okay.
But you're shooting your own gun. Sling, everything.
Very cool. Now, are these just for AR platforms? Are you working on AKs or anything?
We got an AK, but it's a dedicated gun. So it's not a bolt exchange. Yeah, it's a full gun, full weapons. So we have that. We've got 152 different conversions. We've got MP5s, we've got P90s, bullpups, we've got sub guns, we got all kinds of stuff. We got the Tavor.
Okay. Yeah. Popular platform nowadays.
Yeah, exactly.
What about shotguns? You do anything with shotguns yet?
We've got the blanks for shotguns. We haven't done anything with the man markers, and everything's pumped.
Okay.
So nothing semi-auto.
Now, are these going to be pellets here?
They are. Those are shooting out all the same thing.
Okay. Now, I would assume that you've got the white bullets for these, and then the Noisemakers.
We have all the same gamut for this one.
Where are these rounds from?
These are our man marker rounds. So these are actually, we can use these for force on force. So for law enforcement and military, this is actually only 375 feet per second. So we're a lot slower than most of the other ones that are out on the market.
Okay.
And we're actually more accurate at distance. And you'll see that when you shoot.
I would assume you still recommend the protective wear.
gear. No exposed skin is what we tell everybody.
Uh-huh.
And that's it. As long as you have no exposed skin, you're golden.
There we go.
Now, if you want to, you can move over to those and shoot one of the smaller ones.
Okay.
That sight on? Is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
All right. All over it. But you're still the same thing. You change out your bolt and you're shooting at your house. And you could be pulling it in your garage.
And you're using your weapon.
And your gun. Everything works the same, lock
You're
back.
comfortable with everything. You do all your training drills with your platform. You're just changing that bolt out.
Exactly right.
That's
But
it.
the launch
Exactly right.
consistent.
All right, so
Basically what you're going to get is your bolt that you can change it out. An extra P mag, just a straight up mag. Because you don't have to use our blue mags. You can use any magazine. It still works. It's your magazine.
So it's good with any AR.
That's exactly right. Any metal or P mag or whatever you got.
Or what about your Glock mags for the?
If it's a 9mm, then it works.
Okay.
If it's a Glock 22, we convert it down to a 9mm, so we give you 2 9mm mags. But regular 9mm mags will work.
Gotcha.
Because we convert everything down to 9mm.
Okay.
All right. So you got that. You got your magazine. You got a cleaning kit, and then what you'll get is 50 rounds of ammunition.
Okay.
Target
So
ammunition.
it comes with 50 rounds of target.
Right. You get all of that, plus you get the target box. The target box is a little bit of a backer. You can change out targets. This actually hangs inside here, and it comes with a bungee, so you could actually sling it over your tree, put it in your garage, hang it on your shelf, and it just hangs up basically.
And
like
that's designed to stop those
rounds.
the rounds that you.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you know, again, this tarp, and you see our shoot house over there. This tarp will stop those rounds.
Yeah.
But even without the box. This is just convenient. If people want to do it in the house or in the garage, it'll actually collect
And
the
this
rounds
tarp
at the
just gives
bottom.
you a little extra.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. In case you overshoot or something.
Exactly. So that's the bigger kit. Now we also have the smaller AR kit. Grab one of those here. Okay. Let's say you got your targets and you don't want to do that. Then you just you get the bolt. And this is just going to have a bolt, a magazine, and 50 rounds. A little instruction manual, talk a little bit about it.
Sure.
You got your AR bolt, you got your PMag, you got a little extractor. That's just in case if you ever have a projectile that gets stuck or lodged, you screw that to the end of a cleaner rod and it just pulls it right off.
Okay.
And 50 rounds.
Catch right there and 50 rounds of the.
The 5.56.
Okay, 5.56. Very cool.
So these are the two kits. They're just basically eliminating this. Well, the only other thing that we have, and I told you about, is for example, this is the SIG kit, right? And
Okay.
I'm not. You can open it up, but basically this is what's in here. That's what you do. Change it out.
For the SIG, you
SIG.
just need the barrel.
Just need a barrel exchange.
Now, does this come with ammo also, the SIG kit?
No, the SIG kit's what we do on all the pistol kits. You just buy the conversion and then buy as much ammo as you want.
Okay.
Whatever it is. So that doesn't come with anything.
Very cool. And then people can go to your website.
It's at UTM Worldwide.
UTM Worldwide.
Right.
Where are you guys based out of?
We're based out of New Jersey. We have 2 factories in New Jersey and 1 in the UK.
Okay. The accent, I couldn't tell.
New York, man, New York.
New York.
So,
All right, so check out UTM at, give me your website again.
UTM Worldwide.
Worldwide. And did we talk prices here? Did we go over the price points?
This is around $320.
Okay.
This is $275-ish, somewhere in that area, and these are 2 and change.
Okay.
So you're right around between $200 and $300.
And then people going to get the ammo. What's the ammo kind of by itself?
About $29.50 a box.
About $29.50, and you get 50 rounds?
50 rounds.
50 rounds a box. Very good. Tony, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thanks. Nice to meet you.
And you guys stay tuned and listen to the Talking Lead podcast, because we're going to have Tony on the podcast as well.
O.S.S.U.M. O.S.S.U.M.
Ready?
O.S.S.U.M. O.S.S.U.M.
Not hurting you.
That's cool. O.S.S.U.M. Awesome.
Cool stuff.